Hello everyone, James here. Thanks for listening. I just said I'd give an update on how I'm feeling and the progress in the stem cell therapy so far, what's been done and what's left to do, and just a few other bits and pieces. So, first of all, big reveal. I've just done a shave or dye for MS Ireland, and we've raised 22,500 euro. So that's really good. And we've raised loads of awareness for MS. Loads of people asking what's MS. Do you mean what happens? How does it feel? People who are not affected by MS at all, but they're asking that question, which is really good. And I think that was the number one reason why I really wanted to do it, was just so that people would know what we're doing and what MS is like, and they're aware that it's there. So raise loads of awareness, and then obviously the 22,000 euro is just phenomenal. So MS Ireland will make great use of that, and it's going to the local branch. So it's just, they're going to be able to help people with yoga, physio, and all kinds of everything really. So it's great. It's all good news. But anyways, the shave or dye, obviously, as the name suggests, requires people to shave their head or dye their hair. So as I'm going for stem cell therapy, I'm going to lose my hair anyway. And as you can see, I've lost a lot of my beard. So I decided I would shave my head, and a lot of my friends said they'd help me as well. So I think I had all in all, there was 17 people who decided to shave their head or dye their hair. So yeah, I shaved my head, and I'll do a big reveal. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So yeah, I don't have any hair anyway, and I'm losing my beard. I haven't lost much of my eyebrow yet, but it looks alright. But sure, I'll draw them back on. So anyways, I suppose I've just been really busy with the fundraiser and raising awareness. I've been on a few different radio interviews, and I've been on newspapers. In Tipperary, just local newspapers and local radio stations, just explaining what we're doing and what MS is all about. So it's just been really positive, and yeah, that's the fundraiser and what I've been doing for the last, I suppose, couple of weeks. And as well as that, just to mention, my friends and my girlfriend especially have just been unreal support. Not only through treatment, but also for that fundraiser. It wouldn't have been possible without them. So support is so important. It really is. Just things don't get done without them, especially when you have MS. But anyways. So yeah, it's been a month since I've got the stem cell harvest chemo. Just to recap, the chemotherapy for the stem cell harvest, that chemo is only required to release the stem cells from my bones, and that's why I needed chemo, because to release those stem cells, you need to weaken the bones, and the chemo does that. So it weakens my bones enough to release the stem cell, give them up, and at the 2 weeks after they've given me that chemo, they did the harvest. The harvest was only performed maybe 2 weeks ago, and that was a complete success. So I'm really happy with that. But they told me in the hospital that first dose of chemo, it can cause you to lose your hair. And at the time, I knew I was going to be doing that fundraiser, so I was thinking that oh no, I can't lose my hair before I have to do the shave or dye, because obviously I need my hair to shave it. But literally a week after we had done the shave or dye, I just started noticing that some of my hair was falling out. So you can see some of it's kind of falling out there, especially. But and then my beard was getting all patchy. It looked like a badger or something. So I said, right, I'll just shave my beard off. And yeah, so it's just been as planned. What they told me would happen happened, and it is what it is. So yeah, look, I suppose that was in the last month, got that all done. And just since I came home, I've been trying to keep myself fit, bit of cycling. I've do my stretches, my physio, my exercise and stuff. So just as much walking as I can manage every day. And I think that something that's overlooked a lot of the time, especially here in Ireland, whether you have chronic disease or not, is your mental health. And for me, I don't really suffer that much with mental health. I just kind of crack on with whatever is happening on the day. I think that like maybe like obviously my friends and my family are a huge support. Like my girlfriend's unreal. But I think that like the exercise I do, the fact that I know I'm doing my best, I think that's what keeps my mental health like in the best shape. Because like I have loads of regrets throughout my life where things have gone wrong and it's been my fault, and I regret that. But I can't regret something if it wasn't my fault. So doing loads of exercises and physio and stuff, like it means that like I'm doing my best. I'm not like I've nothing to regret because there was nothing left to do. So like yeah, I just feel I don't feel like I don't feel sad, or I don't feel nervous or anxious or anything about what's going on or what's coming my way. But like yeah, I'm just it's black and white for me really. Like I'm an aircraft engineer, so for me it's kind of like I have a practical approach. I just like get it done, you know. That's the way it is. It's very black and white for me. So anyways, look, keeping active is really important, and that's the point I want to make. That's a big factor in your mental health, is keeping active, keeping as physically fit as you can. If that means that you walk 100 steps a day because that's the most you can do, then that's it. You do 100 steps. If you can manage 10,000 steps in a day, you do 10,000 and you don't accept anything less than that. But you do your best. Do you know what I mean? And if you don't get that 10,000 steps, or you don't get that 100 steps, don't knock yourself for it. There's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Just do your best again. But that'll combat the risk of falling into poor mental health. And I think that's probably one of the biggest attributes for me. I always do my best in anything I'm doing, especially now, like in the last, I suppose, 5 years, anyway, 6 years, I've just always given it 100%, no matter what I'm doing. So yeah. So I think, yeah, I just had a note written here, like that I just wanted to say that, like, so many fit and healthy people neglect their mental health, and it's like, how do you describe it? They are worse off than us. And I say us as in like people with MS who have certain disabilities, but people who are in the perfect, most physically fit part of their life, who neglect their mental health, can be at home with their head in their hands and be more disabled than us because they've neglected their mental health. So you can actually put yourself in a better position than a lot of people who are fully healthy and fit, like just by looking after your mental health. So yeah, I think it's just really important. Do your best for yourself anyway. So just to look forward, today is the 22nd of October, and I'm starting the chemotherapy on the 2nd of November, which is like 10 or 11 days time. So I'll be getting ready to fly to London in the next week, I suppose, get my things together, and I'll be undergoing the chemotherapy. That process, it starts on the 2nd of November. I'm flying there on the 1st of November, and I'll be in London for the whole month of November while they're giving me the chemo. Obviously, that chemotherapy at that stage is to destroy my immune system, and with the hope of rebuilding my immune system, a fully functioning immune system that doesn't attack my nervous system, with the stem cells that they've harvested last month. So hopefully anyway, things will go well. I feel strong, feel fit, feel mentally strong anyway. I feel like I just want to get it done, to be honest. Like I've been talking about stem cell therapy for years, you know, thinking about it and reading about it, reading loads of studies and articles and academic reports on the benefits of stem cell therapy. And I don't feel like this is a cure or like I'm going to get anything back. I just want to, like I said, have done the best for myself, and like I can live with myself then. I don't feel bad about, like, in 10 years time looking back, I don't have to say, Jenny, I really wish I had got the stem cell therapy when I had the opportunity. So yeah, it's just another line in the book, to say I can just cross it off, to say, right, stem cell therapy, I've done that, and that worked or it didn't work, whichever, it doesn't matter, I've done my best. So yeah, that's coming my way in the next month. So look, I'll post up another video when I'm over in London and I'm in the middle of that therapy, but in the meantime, I'll just try and keep as fit as I can. Loads of cycling. I have an electric bike, so it helps you cycle. So it's kind of like it's cheating a small bit, but like it helps you get up hills if you feel yourself very tired. But I could cycle 60 kilometers a week on my electric bike. And I also bought a cross trainer. So the cross trainer, I'm kind of like thinking in advance that, like, when I come home from the UK, I'm going to be fairly weak, and I just want to slowly build up my fitness again. Because if I was worried about anything, I'm worried that I will not be active for the next month. Because one thing for me that I found had the most effect in the progression of MS is being inactive. Like, if I find that one day I can do 5,000 steps, and in 3 months' time, if I haven't been doing that 5,000 steps every day, or as much as I could, in 3 months' time, I'd find that maybe I could only walk 4,000 steps with the same amount of effort that I put in 3 months ago. So, like, inactivity is like the biggest threat I feel, to anyone with MS, just from what I've been reading and how I experience it myself. So, like, yeah, I've just been like preparing for when I come back. So, like, I bought a cross trainer. In Ireland, the weather isn't great at the best of times, so the cross trainer means that, like, I can go walking, or I can, like, keep my legs moving even when it's raining or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Look, I just wanted to give you that update. There isn't much more to say at the moment. Thanks for tuning in, and I suppose, look, if you have any questions, I reply to everyone, no matter. I only get a couple of comments anyways when I post a video, but if anybody has any questions, you can post them below and I'll try to get back to you. But in the meantime, yeah, sure, look here, stay as fit as you can and don't neglect your mental health.